Are you a vegan or someone considering a plant-based lifestyle? If so, you've probably encountered the question, can vegans consume sugar? It's a valid concern, especially for those who strive to adhere to a strictly vegan diet. While sugar itself is a plant-based product, the refining process may involve the use of animal-derived substances, raising ethical and environmental concerns. The truth is, the answer to this question is more complex than you might think. It depends on various factors, including the source of the sugar and the methods used in its production. Navigating the complexities of sugar consumption can be a challenge for conscientious vegans who aim to eliminate any form of animal exploitation from their lifestyle. In this extensive video, we'll look at the technical aspects of sugar and its vegan status. We'll look at the various sources of commercial sugar, the contentious procedure of refining with bone char, and the sugar industry's environmental impact. By the end of this video, you'll have a complete awareness of the issues at hand, as well as the ability to make informed sugar consumption decisions. Before we delve in, it'd be so sweet of you to hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Sources of sugar. To truly understand the vegan status of sugar, we must first examine its sources. Commercial sugar is primarily derived from two crops, sugarcane and sugar beets. While sugar beets are inherently vegan, the process of refining sugarcane often involves the use of an animal-derived substance called bone char. Bone char is a granular material produced by charring the bones of cattle at extremely high temperatures, typically exceeding 700 degrees Celsius. This process results in a porous, carbon-rich substance that is used as a decolorizing filter in the sugar refining process. The bone char removes impurities and helps achieve the desired white color that consumers have come to expect from refined sugar. According to industry experts, a staggering number of cattle bones are required to produce the bone char used in commercial sugar refining. Estimates suggest that the bones of nearly 7,800 cattle are needed to make enough bone char for a single commercial sugar filter. This statistic alone is enough to give pause to vegans and those concerned about animal welfare. However, it's important to note that not all sugarcane refineries employ bone char in their processes. Some sugar companies have adopted alternative filtration methods, such as granular activated carbon or ion exchange resins, which are entirely plant-based and free from animal-derived substances. Furthermore, beet sugar does not require the use of bone char during its refining process. Since sugar beets have a naturally lighter color, the refining process is less intensive, eliminating the need for decolorizing agents like bone char. As conscious consumers, it's crucial to stay informed about the sources and production methods of the sugar we consume. While some sugar brands proudly promote their vegan-friendly status, others may not provide clear information on their packaging or websites. Beyond the ethical concerns surrounding the use of bone char, the sugar industry also faces significant environmental challenges. The cultivation of sugarcane in particular has been linked to numerous ecological issues, including water pollution, soil degradation, habitat loss, and the decline of biodiversity. According to a report by the World Wildlife Fund, sugar production may be responsible for more biodiversity loss than any other crop. The report highlights the devastating impact of sugarcane cultivation on some of the world's most biodiverse regions, particularly the threatened tropical ecosystems near the equator. The expansion of sugarcane plantations has led to the clearing of vast swaths of land, resulting in the destruction of natural habitats and the displacement of countless species. Furthermore, the extensive use of fertilizers and pesticides in sugarcane cultivation contributes to water pollution and soil degradation, further exacerbating the environmental toll. In addition to the direct ecological consequences, the sugar industry's reliance on fossil fuels for transportation and processing adds to its carbon footprint, contributing to the global climate crisis. However, it's important to acknowledge that the environmental impact of sugar production can vary depending on the specific agricultural practices employed. Sustainable and organic methods of sugarcane cultivation can significantly reduce the industry's environmental footprint, promoting soil health, water conservation, and biodiversity preservation. As consumers, we hold the power to influence the sugar industry through our purchasing choices. By supporting sustainable and environmentally responsible sugar producers, we can create a demand for more ethical and eco-friendly practices throughout the supply chain. It's essential to consider not only the ethical implications of bone char, but also the broader environmental impact of the sugar industry when making informed decisions about our sugar consumption. While the use of bone char and the environmental impact of the sugar industry are significant concerns, it's important to recognize that avoiding sugar altogether may not be a practical or necessary solution for most vegans. Instead, the focus should be on making informed choices and supporting ethical and sustainable sugar production practices. One approach is to prioritize sugar sources that are inherently vegan and environmentally friendly. As mentioned earlier, beet sugar is a reliable vegan option as it does not require the use of bone char during the refining process. Additionally, organic sugars, including those derived from sugarcane, are typically produced without the use of bone char or other animal-derived substances. For those who prefer sugarcane-based sugars, several companies have implemented alternative filtration methods that avoid the use of bone char. These companies often clearly label their products as vegan-friendly or bone char-free, making it easier for conscious consumers to identify suitable options. It's also worth considering alternative sweeteners that are naturally vegan and free from the ethical and environmental concerns associated with traditional sugar production. Options like maple syrup, coconut sugar, date syrup, and stevia can provide natural sweetness without compromising your values. However, it's important to note that while these alternatives may be vegan-friendly, their production processes may still have environmental impacts that should be taken into consideration. Responsible sourcing and sustainable agricultural practices should be prioritized when choosing alternative sweeteners. While the ethical and environmental considerations surrounding sugar production are crucial, it's also important to acknowledge the potential health implications associated with excessive sugar consumption. As conscious consumers, we must strike a balance between making informed choices and maintaining a balanced, nutritious diet. Numerous studies have linked excessive sugar intake to a range of health issues, including obesity, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and certain types of cancer. The World Health Organization recommends limiting added sugars to no more than 10% of total daily calorie intake, with a further reduction to 5% for additional health benefits. However, the reality is that many individuals, especially in developed nations, consume far more added sugar than the recommended amounts. This overconsumption can lead to a host of health problems, including weight gain, insulin resistance, fatty liver disease, and an increased risk of chronic diseases. It's important to note that not all sugars are created equal. Natural sugars found in fruits, vegetables, and dairy products are often accompanied by essential nutrients, fiber, and other beneficial compounds that can mitigate the potential negative impacts of the sugars themselves. On the other hand, added sugars, which are commonly found in processed foods, beverages, and commercial baked goods, offer little to no nutritional value and can contribute to a range of health issues when consumed in excess. For vegans and those following a plant-based diet, it's crucial to be mindful of added sugars in processed vegan products, such as dairy alternatives, meat substitutes, and baked goods. While these products may be free from animal-derived ingredients, they can still be high in added sugars, potentially undermining the health benefits of a vegan lifestyle. To maintain a balanced and healthy vegan diet, it's recommended to focus on whole, minimally processed foods and limit the consumption of highly processed products with added sugars. When indulging in sweet treats, opt for natural sweeteners like fruits, dates, or maple syrup, which can provide a healthier alternative to refined sugars. By being mindful of our sugar intake and making informed choices, we can enjoy the occasional sweet treat while prioritizing our overall health and well-being alongside our ethical and environmental values. In conclusion, stay informed, make conscious choices, and remember to like this video, leave a comment, and turn on notifications for more enlightening content.